Intro. Donald Trump is one of the most famous and controversial figures in modern history. Business tycoon, television star, and the 45th President of the United States, his journey is filled with ambition, wealth, scandals, and political battles. This is the story of Donald John Trump. Early life and education. Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City. He was the fourth of 5 children in the family of Fred Trump, a wealthy real estate developer, and Mary Ann MacLeod Trump, an immigrant from Scotland. Growing up, Donald was energetic and often got into trouble. At the age of 13, his parents enrolled him at the New York Military Academy, hoping the discipline would focus his energy. Afterward, he studied at Fordham University before transferring to the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, where he graduated in 1968 with a degree in economics. Business career. After college, Donald Trump joined his father's real estate business. In 1971, he took control of the company and renamed it the Trump Organization. He moved the business into Manhattan, where he developed high-profile projects like the Grand Hyatt Hotel and the iconic Trump Tower. Over the years, Trump expanded into casinos, golf courses, and luxury properties worldwide. He became known not just as a developer, but as a brand, licensing his name to products ranging from clothing to steaks, even a now-defunct airline. But his empire wasn't without problems. Throughout the 1990s, Trump's businesses faced multiple bankruptcies. Critics said he overextended himself with risky investments, while Trump argued it was all part of smart business strategy. Despite setbacks, he always managed to bounce back, keeping his image as a wealthy mogul. Rise to celebrity status. In the 1980s and 1990s, Trump became a celebrity businessman, appearing regularly in newspapers, magazines, and TV shows. But his biggest media success came in 2004 when he launched the reality TV show The Apprentice. The program, where contestants competed in business challenges, made Trump a household name. His phrase "you're fired" became a pop culture phenomenon. Through media exposure, Trump transformed himself into more than a businessman. He became a brand, a celebrity, and eventually, a political figure. Political ambitions. Trump had flirted with politics for decades, even suggesting runs for president in the 1980s and 2000s. But in June 2015, he officially announced his candidacy for president of the United States as a Republican. His campaign shocked many with its bold, nationalist message calling for stricter immigration controls, trade reform, and an America First approach. While mainstream politicians and media outlets dismissed him at first, his speeches resonated with millions of Americans who felt left behind by globalization and political elites. Against all odds, Donald Trump won the Republican nomination, and in November 2016, he defeated Democrat Hillary Clinton to become the 45th President of the United States. Presidency 2017-2021. As president, Trump's style was unconventional. He used Twitter as his main communication tool, bypassing traditional media. Key policies included Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, the largest overhaul of the U.S. tax code in decades. Aggressive immigration policies, including a travel ban targeting several Muslim-majority countries, and efforts to build a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border. An America First foreign policy, withdrawing from international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord and the Iran nuclear deal. Appointment of 3 Supreme Court justices, shaping the court for generations. But Trump's presidency was also marked by constant controversy. His critics accused him of divisive rhetoric, mishandling crises, and undermining democratic norms. In 2019, he was impeached by the House of Representatives over allegations of pressuring Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden, but he was acquitted by the Senate. In 2020, Trump faced the COVID-19 pandemic, which dominated the final year of his presidency. His handling of the crisis drew both praise and criticism. 2020 election and aftermath. In the 2020 election, Trump lost to Democrat Joe Biden. However, Trump refused to concede, claiming widespread voter fraud. His legal challenges failed, but his claims fueled anger among his supporters. On January 6, 2021, a mob of Trump supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol while Congress was certifying Biden's victory. Trump was accused of inciting the riot and was impeached for a second time, making him the only U.S. president to be impeached twice. Again, he was acquitted by the Senate. Post-presidency. After leaving office, Trump remained highly influential in American politics. He continued to hold rallies, endorse candidates, and build a strong following. In late 2022, Trump announced he would run again in the 2024 election, seeking a second term as president. His campaign has reignited debates about his legacy, his impact on democracy, and the future of the Republican Party. Legacy. Donald Trump's legacy is fiercely debated. Supporters praise him as a champion for working-class Americans, a leader who challenged global institutions, and a businessman who put America first. Critics argue he damaged America's global standing, divided the nation, and weakened democratic norms. Love him or hate him, Donald Trump has left an indelible mark on history, and his story is still being written. From Queens to the White House, Donald Trump's journey is one of the most remarkable and controversial in American history. What do you think history will say about him?